Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
이제 괴물 나오나 보다.
파상풍띠.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
어디야? 아, 이거구나.
뭐요? 벙커요.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
우와 식료품 많다.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after
과거로
the
왔네요,
shaking
다시.
started, I didn't think I'd survive the week.
뭘?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
통조림 또 까먹어?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
뭔 지진이야?
Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
봐봐라 죽을 때 숨어있던 그 꼬맹이구나.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
해치가 있는데?
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly
갈미.
and Calvin.
갈미?
Maybe this is all a mistake.
한마다.
이
벽
집안
때린다.
돈도 많다.
But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
오, 연출 보소?
Whatever's out there,
님 두 번째
I want
추천
you to know
감사 꿀 전문가.
I'm ready for it.
표정님 어서 오시고.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. month or a single week.
또 터널이네.
I'd be happy with one new day.
아니에요.
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
가버려.
물음표. 전차였구나.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
일로
I'm
갔어.
sure my mom was trying to protect me. Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she
여기네.
made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
안 보여.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
끊어졌는데?
뭐요? 사쿠라요.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family and the history you're a part of.
조종 똑바로 하셈 소화제.
이거 안 가져요. 가고 있는 거야? 뒤를 봐야겠다. 저기 가는 거 아니야? 안
술
가는.
먹은 줄.
안 가는디? 점프가 있나? 아닌데요?
집으로 가야 하는 건가요?
저기 가는 거 아닌가?
왜 물로 가려고 하는 거야?
Though to be honest, I
저기에
feel
뭔가
as lost
있길래.
as you probably do right now.
아닌가 보다.
I think the
왜
people in these
죽이려고?
stories believed them, for what that's worth.
인성.
인성이라뇨. 어디야? 여기야?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
떡락? 아닌가? 길이 더 있구나. 어? 여기서 왔잖아. 잠깐만요. 방향 감각 상태가
JH 로건님 세 번째 추천 감사합니다.
It's
감사합니다.
embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
옛날 집, 침수된 집. 이게 다야? 그러네.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
여기 올라가는 거 아니야? 창문으로 가나? 아, 사다리 있네 옆에.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
잉?
볼이 나온대. 볼이 신시리즈 나온대.
그래.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
오, 이
I'm gonna
연출
take
보소.
some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Hey!
That's a keeper.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. I'm just saying, I'm not
오,
always gonna be
포커스,
here,
포커스
Dawn.
봐, 포커스.
You'll
오,
need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
사슴.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
오,
Great shot,
왼쪽
Don.
클릭했더니 사진 딱 찍혔어. 뭐야, 셀카 모드야?
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
어? 아, 그거구나. 나 지금
Sorry,
조정하고
Dawn, just gotta
있어요.
reset the timer.
타이머, 타이머. 달려, 달려, 달려. 달려, 달려.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
silly.
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
헐.
Of all
저렇게
these
죽었구나.
stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
키읔 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 뭐야 저게.
Sam spent his life shooting
설마
photos,
저대로
but
죽은 거야?
Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
우리는 모두 뭔가 두려워한다. 아이, 두려워. 다락방이네.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
팔락, 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 팔락.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
개구리 장난감.
I think he saw
어,
things
우리가
the rest of us
따라온다.
don't.
어, 우리가 서로 움직여. 우리야 개구리 먹을랭? 개구리. 내가 개구리 움직여. 개구리 개구리.
좀 더 내려가 서하지.
더 안 내려가자.
Hold on, sweetie.
Hello?
개구리 개구리
Sam, I told you I don't
개구리
want to talk right now.
개굴 개굴 개굴. 뭐야 이거? 우리 먹어. 개굴 개굴. 개구리 개구리 팔딱팔딱 개구리.
He reminded me so much of Calvin,
개구리.
lost in his imagination.
돌고 돌고.
Whatever it was he saw,
어이? 친구들 생겼다. 올라왔어. 고래 잡았다. 우와. 봐봐 빠빠라빠빠빠빠빠빠빠. 고래 하이. 띠용. 이거 뭔가 계속 해야 되는구나. 기다려봐봐. 고래 위에 딱 올라가서 띠용. 고래 위에 띠용 올라가야 돼. 띠용.
I know how silly it sounds.
이게 뭐야? 샴푸다.
But I worried about a baby being too heavy.
아니다. 이거 그 목욕 그거다.
But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
뭐지? 개구리. 개구리. 용. 띠용.
I wish he could have told us about the world.
이래서 애 죽나보다. 익사해서 이대로 죽었나봐.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory.
개구리! 내가 개구리야.
Everything. I know what happened wasn't your fault.
내가 빼야 되나봐. 빠졌다.
I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
저렇게 계속 전화가 와갖고 애 목욕시켜주다가 애가 그대로 익사해버렸네. 이래서 애 목욕할 때 딴짓 하면 안 돼. 조심해야 돼. 이제 막 1살 된 애네. 아이고.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very
연이다.
hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
우와, 글씨 먹어줘. 글씨
My
먹어.
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words
I
that.
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss
우리는
the bride.
계모가 필요 없어. 옛날리 개고수네.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Middle finger, Dave, stop. Yeah.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no
Wow.
one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
와우. 바람
Thunder
불어와.
sounded much too close.
내
and full of
맘에
pain.
들면.
But all my father said was make the music louder.
오, 텐트 집어삼켰어. 얜 이렇게 죽었네.
I wish that I
폭풍
could
불어서.
truly say I thought about you on that day.
이거 내가
Out there on
움직여요.
the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
아, 아니네, 내가 움직인 거 아니야.
But I didn't until we found you.
거스가 그렇게 죽었군요.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
암벽 타기.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
와, 위에 올라오면 암벽을 타야 돼? 내려갈 땐 봉으로 내려가고?
Religion was
만들어 놓은
something my
수준.
mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
샨제. 우후. 여기 우레탄 폼을 발라서 밀봉을 했는데 방을. 돌아가는 거 맞나? 일로 올라왔잖아. 아, 막혀있던 방이 이쪽이구나. 거기 뭐 길이 더 있었나 본데?
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
손바닥 차박차박 차박차박. 봉 타고 내려오면 안 됐었나? 뭐가 더 있나? 아닌데 없어갖고 내려왔는데. 내려가는 게 맞네. 아 아니네.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
우와. 저 위로 올라가는 건가 봐.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
작은
And to see
텃밭도
kids
있어.
in the house again.
에디스, 밀턴, 루이스인가 이게?
The house had to get a little bigger, but
레이비스.
Edie was used to that.
실례합니다.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
하지만 오래가지 않았다.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
우와. 10살 됐을 때 이거를 선물로 줬대. 밀턴은
After Milton
살아있네?
disappeared, the only thing he left behind
아,
was
사라졌구나.
paintings.
실종이구나. 실종됐으네. 발자국이 있다. 이건 뭐야? 나가는 거구나. 뒤로 돌아. 마법의 붓.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
매직 핏 브러쉬. 우와. 우와, 만화다. 애니메이션이다. 아우치. 아, 문을 직접 만든 거야? 우와. 이 녀석 마법사였어.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
이거 끝나면 우르프 합시다.
요거다 요거. 여기로 들어가서 이렇게 우루프 생겼어? 띠용. 우루프가.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
이쪽은 막혀있냐? 여기 그림으로 들어가는 거 아니야? 봇부터 찾아야 되나? 아닌가?
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
우와, 그림 잘 그린다. 다시 올라가 봐봐. 돌아가는 건 좀 뭔가 아닌 것 같아. 붓이 여기 있는데. 물감도 있고. 돌아가는 건가 보다. 뚜른 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 뚜른. 올라가야 되는구나.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
등조림띠. 열어. 어디로 열어? 위로 여는 거구나.
Lewis's room
우와.
smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
우와, 시공 좋아. 어? 이거 물담배 아니야? 띠용. 이게 뭐야?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's
정신과
psychiatrist, I
의사.
can understand your desire for an explanation.
약물 나오면
As I
그럴게.
see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
연하다. 아, 연하. 머리
He kept
땡강.
working at the cannery.
에이, 연하 펄딱펄딱. 펄딱. 머리
He
땡강.
withdrew part of himself.
연하 머리
In our
땡강.
sessions, I saw the same behavior.
땡강.
His mind began to
댕강 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 댕강. 어? 내 마음이 손도 댕강? 아닌데. 그의 마음이 뭐여? 나보고 뭐 어쩌라는 거지? 저 손.
wander.
나 움직여지네? 우와 우와. 연어도 하면서 댕강.
I asked him to describe it.
기계적으로 움직이는구나. 얘가
He said he
연어는.
started small,
댕강
imagining a labyrinth.
댕강
He'd feel his way about.
댕강
Then something moved. Bats and toads and things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head,
연어다. 연어 댕강.
but he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
레드 카펫.
But he found something more.
3D 됐어
I
갑자기.
worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
기계적인 이런 공장에서 일하면서 기계적으로 일을 하다 보면은 이렇게 몸도 기계적으로 움직이면서 다른 생각을 하고 있는 거죠.
So I
다른
let him
생각을
go
하고
on.
있지. 댕강.
I
그리고
even encouraged him.
야 생각이 너무 넓어지는데?
It seemed very promising.
이러다 안 보이겠어.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Louis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
애들 귀엽다.
And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
상상력이 계속 강해졌대.
He no longer spoke at the cannery.
통전국에 말하지 않았대.
But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
절단 기술이 언제나 확실했대.
That all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
시장 선거도 나가?
And he won.
슈퍼 마리오야?
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for
뭐야?
him.
야 너무 넓어졌는데? 배
He'd
움직여진다.
conquer a city, then immediately push on.
이러다가 손을 자른 거 아니야?
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
현실에서 멀어져 가기 시작했대.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
집으로 돌아가는 거리죠구나.
Part of Louis kept sailing on.
찾아왔는데도 딴 생각하느라 홀.
In
불쌍하다.
Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
멋있는 여왕, 아름다운 왕자. 여왕으로 가자.
handsome queen.
뭐지?
The queen was on her own quest for
빛나는 무지개.
radiant rainbows.
우와. 무지개 침수. 무지개 침수.
He followed the sound of her
하프.
silver harp.
은 하프.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
와, 완전히 빠져들었네. 지금 큰일 났네.
He knew the
화면 완전
world was
넘어갔어.
all in his imagination.
연어가 너무 많이 와요.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
연어 줘.
For someone who'd never known
연어
success in
줘.
the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
어, 1인칭으로 변했어. 아, 이제 퇴근하는 거야? 어, 여기도 중국집 배달 그거 있네.
We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
어, 나네? 상태가?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him. His queen waited, holding his crown.
우와.
There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
단두대인데?
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed.
머리가
by all of us
컷당했나 보다.
anyway.
연어 머리를 컷해야 되는데. 헛된 망상에 빠지게 되면서 저런.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
절레.
한이비언님 4번째 추천 감사합니다.
아, 꿀곰님 감사합니다. 감사합니다.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
소어라
I'm not
밑줄님
sure if she wanted to
5번째
make it
추천
easier or
감사합니다.
harder.
땡큐.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
왜 떠났는데?
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
왜 다 남겨두고 떠났지?
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
밤에?
Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
감옥 갖고 가니까 남겨두고
All that's left
갔겠죠.
now was to tell you about that last night.
그날 밤에 어떤